Once we finish Underworld, we're going to be moving into the reboot. Speedrunner Dilly. I wouldn't say speedrunner. It's not speedrunner. It's just the games are relatively short. Underworld, as much as I like it, is short-ish. I mean, Tomb Raider Legend was really short for us. Tomb Raider Legend, I think we beat 6 hours. Oh, that's right. We're on this part. Oh, look at that. Oh. I think this is where we are. Shit. Wait. How am I supposed to do anything in here? I can't do anything here. Okay, so I came over there. I think. This just looks like I'm doing what I did before. Some games are short, but also good, yeah. Tomb Raider Underworld, like I said, I still consider one of my favorite Tomb Raider games. I love Lara's personality in it. I can't remember the actress's last name, but her first name is Keely. Keely is one of my favorite Lara Croft. She's also one actress who has voiced Lara the most out of all the actresses that have done Lara's voice. And I think she did an absolutely fantastic job. And I just like how this Tomb Raider plays. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna leave him there. I think I have to go here. The thing that I don't understand is how am I supposed to... That's just a secret. Why would I go for that? I wouldn't. Is it still down there? That was a giant spider, and look at it. It's having issues. I'm having actually some pretty epic issues. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to be going. Because it looks like I'm supposed to be going over in here. But this area in here... I mean, there's stuff to climb on, but how the fuck do I get to it? I don't think I'm supposed to be jumping from in here. Not with this way. Spider is very confused. Seriously. Hi, Josie. Yeah, I can seriously write off Yuppie Psycho as a finished game at this point. Which is kind of cool. And unexpected. Going down there is not going to help with anything. Is it? Actually? Hold on. That death was pretty awesome. Hammers. I know you're supposed to go across those things at some point, but... Fucking hell. There's a entrance there. Not quite an entrance. Something. there's that part over there. Get her up there. There we go. So this is a different location at least. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, the camera is horrible right now. Hold on. Cameras shouldn't have physicality. Cameras do have physicality, though. Like, that's why most games have very large open environments. It keeps the camera from clipping and having problems. With things. If you ever wonder why you have like large ass arenas in games like Kingdom Hearts, it's because it gives the camera freedom of movement to run around in a very large game. God damn it. Sir, stop it. We learned how to deal with you last time. Stop it. Okay. This at least has a ledge, but... camera's making you a little crazy. Yeah, this camera does drive me a little bit nuts a little bit because it moves quickly, but that was kind of with all of the games in this one. I think I want to try going over there. I'm gonna turn this down, try to sleep. Do I need to turn the volume down for this one? At least this area is loud. This entire area is loud, honestly. Checking. Ah, shit, I accidentally turned the volume up. I have it at 45 right now. Let me see what it's like. Hey, this is 45. It's like one of the lowest I can get at. We're fine. Here. Kick all the pottery. Okay. So I know I need to do this. Where am I going? I don't quite know. Oh shit, I see it. Wait. Oh. vaguely remember this. Okay. Sci-fi's catching up. How much will she be able to catch up? Should tell her to go back and visit her mother again. Oh my god. This is great. Whoa. The bats are driving me nuts. I need them to go away. At least they don't attack you when you're on the ledges. That's all I have to say about them. Ow. This entire piece of machinery isn't even moving. Wonder if you have to get this one moving. I don't remember. I think we're about to find out shortly. I see that spider. Bastard. I want to hopefully pull this down and squish him. Squish him. Thank God. Hate these spiders. Anything else in here? A pot. 8th place. Nice move. I don't know if there's a way to make these move. I don't know if we care about making them move. Oh. Never mind. Oh, you mean the green stuff when you squish the spider? Yeah. I just want to kill it from here. I don't want to deal with it. There we go. Just realized poor Jocelyn. Let's just wait. So we're at the top. There we go. Oh, I missed this. Gimme. Gimme. Yay. Health item. Ow. Now she just swings and swings. No. Oh, shit. I thought she could jump from one side of the hammer to the other. Anyway. You love how she kicks it. I like when Lara Croft dies. It is kind of funny. Up. For what? Oh. I mean, this isn't necessary. It's just for a secret. I'm actually annoyed about that, because I really didn't care about that secret. Did I need it? Maybe I am further along. I think we need to get over there. No, I'm so confused as to where I'm located. I am so confused. I need to use the map, I think. Where am I trying to go? I'm going over there. No, I'm not. That's where I came from. God damn it. I was trying to get her on that ledge over there. I don't think I can. I'm gonna have to get her back across. Old-fashioned way. Getting coffee? Get coffee. Yeah, because this is the one I went through first. Come on, Lara. I might be able to jump her directly onto the hammer from here. Yeah, okay, good. get on the hammer from there. Are you kidding me, Lara? I'll tell you what to do. Okay, not that. Guess these guys does see for all smoke. Well, if you didn't know, you were in California. We are definitely finishing Tomb Raider Underworld today. Her legs aren't strong enough. I need to go this way. That was my mistake. I took her in the wrong direction. Are you kidding me? Trying to be a tryhard and get all the secrets. Definitely not been doing that. Stop it. Wait. Where am I going? Apparently in here. I like how much better these have been. They're like 30 minutes away from you or in level 1 and back. Jeez. Yeah, there's some of the worst fires apparently that have been in California for a really long ass time. I was telling people, I'm like, California erupting fire is normal, but yeah, no. I mean, some of the pictures I've seen, it's definitely one of the worst ones that's been there in a long time. I had her light turned off. Every time she dies, her personal light keeps shutting off and I have to return it. Oh my god, game. She took a bath in soul juice. Now, I don't think I need to go over there. I think I need to be over here. Stay safe now. I'm not ready to deal with you.
these Yeti creatures inspired the Viking stories of frost giants.
Trying to do that for the secret so much as in hopes of there being a health item, but yeah, whatever. Go that way. Gotta do the fast move. Going against the chain. How many do I have? Okay. Not bad. Okay. Lara got ground up. Yeah, I thought you could climb around this. Lara, this is not how you make ground beef. That's how you make ground Lara back then. Okay. I need to figure out how to get her out. That hurt her. These are great. I love how you have these like corridors with machines that just make ground beef out of whoever goes in them. I have to wait until it stops. Like, how am I supposed to get around? what I don't understand. What am I supposed to move on? Oh. No. I think I see what she's supposed to do. Alright. I mean, there's so many different pathways you can take in a lot of these areas in Underworld because it's all about getting the secrets and everything. So sometimes trying to get the exact path.
Thor, greatest of my sons, and the greatest weapon on Earth are at last reunited. Upon my return, through rituals old and the power of Mjolnir, together we will open the seals of Helheim and fulfill our destinies. Slayer of giants and the Midgard serpent. More importantly, the key to Helheim, wherever that is. Time to pay Natla a visit.
Lara is Thor now. Let's go see Natla at the Andaman Sea. In the end, Amanda helped me a great deal by digging up the Queen of Atlantis and keeping her cage, and now with Thor's hammer I have the power to force Natla to tell me the location of Helheim, and then to remove her from this world forever. Jungle pants, jungle swords, jungle heavy. It's all like, which gun do you want? I'm like, gun? Shotgun. Twin of the other ship, so they just, I think they use the same model. The problem with this, the hammer, is it doesn't go very far. And we are on a ship of guys with guns. Never mind, we're just using the hammer. It is. Thor hammer. Sorry, who's attacking that? Hello, sir. hammer it is. Fuck every other weapon. Oh, we're out of health. Maybe we should, like, get some help. I need some help. Lara. Oh, she got shot. Oh, no. Okay, we're using a hammer. Apparently Lara didn't come here with a med kit. You know, all those times she needs med kits, she comes on an Atlas heavily armed ship. She's all like, I have Thor's hammer. I don't need a med kit. We're all like, Lara, stop it. Literally does not do anything. No. Alright. Lara doesn't care, she's a goth now. I know, but I'm also trying to get her to, like... I'm also trying to get her to not die, and I have a feeling that this entire section, if I remember correctly, is probably based on just jumping. Actually, it might be just based on beating people up for a while. Where are you? I don't see anyone. Nor do I hear anyone. Let me in. I think I have to get up. Yeah, I know I need to climb the containers up again. I want to break some boxes. Okay. Get out. Get out. Here. There we go. Oh my god, why is she jumping like that? Okay, I remember this a little bit. I feel like there was people over here. I'm sorry. Just being struck by lightning at this point. It is just satisfying to watch the crates being destroyed. I'm trying to find more health kit. Because we only have 2, and I'm really upset that Lara didn't decide to come here. She's all like, I'm gonna be fighting people. Let's not bring any health recovery. These guys, if I remember correctly, I think they just keep on appearing. Can I take the helicopter this time? They never let me take the helicopter. They have the power. The hammer is how amazing. Give me my fucking hammer. Oh. Sorry, hon. I think I was too loud for a second. It's not there. Come on. I love watching them like just fly. Excuse me. Laura's the power of God and hidden on the other side. She's here to kick at Natla ass. Remember how the last boat ended up going down? I did love that level though. The ship sinking was fantastic. Yes. So I'm like Lara, Dangerous Relic. I need a custom copy. Dangerous relics like these need to be kept out of the wrong hands and sealed away forever. Also, Lara, I'm gonna use the hammer to kill all of these kids. Technically, because she's rebooted in this one, she doesn't have the dagger of Shion, otherwise she could be a dragon too. Are you kidding? How the hell? I think it's the same side either way.
Avalon, Helheim, I don't care what it's called. Where is it?
Look at all you've done. Incredible. I will never doubt you again.
Tell me now.
Very well. But before you put me to death, tell me, are you prepared to wait for Odin to appear and perform the ritual to open Helheim?
And you know this ritual, of course.
I'm sure you've realized that I want to get to Avalon just as much as you do. But neither of us can go alone. You need my ritual, and I need your hammer.
When you step out of line, you'll get it. Stop! You destroyed my home. You killed Alistair!
I got what I wanted. Isn't that all we care about?
You can die too!
Lara, you really are a woman after my own heart.
Get out of my sight.
Meet you there.
Lara, calm down. This is my favorite iteration of Lara. I miss this Lara. She was such a bitch. It wasn't that she was such a bitch. She was very strong and independent. And I feel like he lost a certain sense of her inner strength when they did the reboot under Square Enix. We'll use this one because we haven't seen this one. And since we're going underwater, trank gun. Why am I using the trank gun? I meant the spear. Shit. clone of Lara. Can I just use this underwater? Yes. How do I'm like, how do I dive again? We're not going to be searching for secrets as usual, so. The clone with the red hair reminded you of Angel of Darkness. Lara's so edgy. Yeah. Angel of Darkness Lara was wannabe edgy. Just come on, Sharky Shark. Hey, Shark. Come here, Sharky. Got a hammer for you. Oh. Going. Do I like the reboot, Lara? Find her rather cringe when compared to her old superhero self. I like her to some extent, but yes, I do agree with you. I wouldn't say I find her cringe. I find her very weak in personality, especially when compared with why is this? Especially when compared with her the way she is here. So, if you haven't been with us before, Black Cat, hi, I'm Dilly. The other half of the channel is Isaac. That's why we're called Dilzik. That's my husband. He's working from at home, so he doesn't stream during the weekdays. But anyways, we've been playing all the Tomb Raiders in order, and we went all the way back to the original Tomb Raider 1. We did Tomb Raider 2, 3, Last Revelation, Chronicles, and we skipped Angel of Darkness because we've done Angel of Darkness before. Angel of Darkness is on our YouTube channel, which is the same name as the Twitch channel, Dilzik. It's a full playthrough, and just because of how Angel of Darkness plays, I can't bring myself to play it again. It was too difficult to play beforehand, and it's very cringy, and it's frustrating. And Chronicles was a lot more frustrating than I remembered it. Watch this a lot. Oh, okay. Nice. I'm glad that you said the classic. Yeah, so we're doing this. We're going to, because I had a few requests, do the reboots as well. So after this, which I'm assuming we're going to end up finishing before I'm done today, I already have the first Tomb Raider reboot ready. And we will jump into that when we're done with this one. I don't like her personality as much in those reboots as I do in these. My favorite is the original Crystal Dynamics trilogy with her personality, just because I think Lara has a lot more... Her personality's a lot stronger, and I feel that Zip and Alistair lent a lot more to her humanity than any of the characters in the reboots did. All the characters in the reboots are good for their own reasons. They're just... Lara's been through 3 games in that reboot series, and I swear to God, she still seems like she's whiny and crying, baby. And this Lara is just such a stronger individual. Okay, I think I need to keep going. My personality feels stronger now. That won't apply when the reboot happens. Now, if I remember correctly, I need to climb each one of these towers. Because this is just... The gates are in between the towers. I didn't actually show the gates. Wow, that looks like something we need to put in our backpack. Where is our backpack? This is something we need. She'll never be as good as she was, but I can see why some people like her a lot. I am hoping that they will end up remaking her again and they will change up her personality. I think it seems like a lot of the sentiment, as much as people like her, they also disliked some of her personality, so I can see them having the potential of changing her again. We haven't heard anything since Shadow of the Tomb Raider, so we're not even certain if there's going to be another game along those lines. Oh god, I'm so good. However, one of the things that's going to end up keeping people possibly on that reboot path, if you didn't know, the current highest grossing sold Tomb Raider game is the original reboot from Square Enix, or under Square Enix. It has sold over 11 million copies as of as of 2017, and has been the most successful out of any of the Tomb Raider games. It's also the first Tomb Raider game that actually went into having an M rating. So it sold the most and had a rating that was supposed to make it more difficult for it to actually become successful. So they're probably going to stick going down that path. Why are you going in the... Maybe they could finally make a sequel to the reboots that actually makes her become the strong person. I think that they were going to do that, they would have done it already. I think they're stuck on the whole, oh, but Lara is so much more human now. I mean, I hate to say it, but I really feel that's their thought process. Now, I like the storytelling and I like aspects of the reboots. And I'm fine with the overall character of Lara. But, like, if I had to compare to badass superhero Lara, for all intents and purposes, Black Cat Hope ended up saying, I would say that I prefer this version. I feel like she's a lot smarter, she's a lot, more in control of herself, more in control of things around her. A lot more I'm going to get shit done, and a lot less on the I need to cry because my friends are in danger mode, which I feel like she does way too much. What do you think they did to her body, though? I'm not brave enough to give your opinions on it online. You mean with the changes to her physical form? I mean, they wanted to make something a little bit more realistic. She's a little bit more realistic. I have no problem with it. Doesn't matter. As my thing with Lara's physicality is that if you're going to remake a character like they did, and you want to stay faithful to the original works, then you need to at least carry on with some of the original defining features that made the character. Lara's big boobs do not make her. Okay, as by evidenced by the fact that a lot of the games she's not as big as she actually has been used in marketing material. What has made Lara is her facial features for the most part, and the fact that she has a ponytail. They kept the ponytail, and in the original reboot, her facial features actually are pretty close. They have a specific model that they modeled the face after, so it's a little bit more realistic, but it fits the original Lara concept. They changed her facial models as they went on. Where's that other thing? It should be over where. They changed her facial models as they went through it. I don't know what all of her facial models were that were used. I do know one of them. I know the original reboot one. But her face has subtle changes all the way throughout the reboots to the point where it doesn't look like it's the same person playing the same character anymore. And it's kind of really annoying. I think they didn't do the character justice when it got to Shadow. Apparently a lot of people liked the way Lara looked in Rise of the Tomb Raider. I honestly don't fully remember what she looked like in Rise of the Tomb Raider comparatively. She looks so ugly in the face now, it's just such a weird choice. In the first reboot, she actually looks fine. In my opinion, she looks fine. The third one, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, it doesn't look like the same person. And it's really, really, really takes me out of the mode every time I like look at her. I'm all like, you don't feel like Lara. You don't sound like Lara. You don't quite look like Lara. And you just whine too much. But I mean, overall, I still like the games. And I still like the franchise. I'm trying to find, where is this other... If you know where the other thing is that I'm looking for, feel free to mention. I'm just trying to find it. It's obviously not the tower. Oh, hello, Sharky. Did they give her more muscles? You don't pay very close attention, honestly, while climbing flipping. So, she's not as acrobatic in the new games. And I will, like I said, I'll end up going over that kind of stuff again when we get to it. And that bothers me a little. But at the same time, they wanted to make her more realistic and more, like, do I actually have to pick those up? Come here. Come here. Hello. How you doing? She does not look more toned. I will say that. And it does bother me because when I've been playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider lately because it was the only Tomb Raider game that I have not beaten. And while I enjoy aspects of it, the one thing that's bothering me about Shadow of the Tomb Raider is the fact that she is doing some epic feats in that game that should not be really all that possible with her muscle definition, which is to say she doesn't have a whole lot. She looks fit, but she doesn't look fit enough to be lifting her entire body up with her two hands holding her on the edge of the ledge. And with some of the maneuvers she does not look like... It's kind of the problem when you decide to take a character into a realistic sense. It's really difficult to take a character and say, we're going to make them more realistic and more approachable. And then you make them not look strong enough to actually pull off what they're currently doing. It kind of pulls you out of that sense of realism. And there are other things that she does, I noticed at least in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, that I'm like, it kind of pulls me out of the realism. Like, eventually she gets some climbing gear where she can climb on ledges that are more directly above her as opposed to on walls. What does that mean? Oh, she gets climbing shoes. Okay, that's kind of cool. Except for the fact that the climbing shoes are these yellow spikes that just magically appear out of nowhere whenever she needs them. And it's very obvious that they're there. And I can get by that because video game mechanics, whatever. My problem is that when she has to jump while upside down hanging from a ceiling to another part of a ceiling that's on her right to cling to, she literally moves sideways through the air and then clings to that ceiling. And I'm all like, gravity and physics say you would have just fallen down. Like, why is the game trying so hard for realism and then breaks its own realism so heavily? So often? And I know there's only so much realism you can do in a game where you end up having some supernatural evil jumbo stuff that would happen. But still, the basic concept still applies. It's just like, it's kind of in your face, and it's just like, I don't understand some of the choices. Now, funny enough, okay, I have no idea where this other one is. Jan Mayan, 24 out of 30, huh? That's not what I needed. Backpack. I need another one of these. Do I have all of them? No. She doesn't look fierce anymore, like she needs something to give her that edge of superhero again. I don't think it's her looks so much. If they change her looks, I'd prefer if they made her face a little bit less generic, because as each iteration of the reboot has been going, they've been like changing her looks very slightly to try and make her look more like the average person, which I'm like, she's not average. It's very obvious she's not average. Like, give her a little bit more of that feminine, wild femininity that she's always had. Just like, they don't need to go full on kilter. Honestly, the original reboot was perfectly fine. It's her personality more than anything else. Already been here. It's not in here. It's somewhere else. Why do I feel like it's in one of those statues? Why do I feel like I should just try and use the statues? I haven't done it. Oh, that. How else haven't done this? What is this? Oh. Oh, there it is. They always default to plain Jane with a mild personality look nowadays that it's becoming tiresome. She's one part a product of the time. And what was going on, like, as far as social, like, the social climate was going on. It's kind of like the Disney princesses. I was told by my, I actually was informed of this by my ex. He ended up, he was in, like I mentioned before, he was in art. And he took one of his art classes. One of his teachers had worked for Disney and was going over the Disney princesses. The Disney princess, whenever Disney makes one, is essentially a snapshot of the current ideal woman of the time period. Lara Croft is basically the same. And to go into that respect, it's if you look at each of the Disney princesses and when each of the movies was released, the current ideal woman of the time period really does fit that. Snow White, when it was released, was a very demure woman that was very happy to have her husband at the time. And if you go all the way up to advance it all the way forward, all the way to Frozen, you have Elsa and Anna, who are both princesses who saved themselves and didn't need anyone else to step in for them. That's to give you an overall idea. If you really, really examine them, you can really see that it fits each time period. That's kind of cool. Lara was very much that. It was the, we're tired of the buxom women, blah, blah, blah. We want, why can't they be average? Why do they always have to be like the men's ideal thought process? I get that. I can understand that. Whatever. I think they went overboard on it. And it wasn't about her physical appearance so much as it's Lara Croft. It's her personality is what makes her her. And the original reboot game, I think her personality was fine overall, because it does cover her as Lara Croft and her becoming the Tomb Raider. But then the next two games, she doesn't change. She's supposed to have changed. The first game was supposed to be her becoming the Tomb Raider. And then she becomes the Tomb Raider, and then the response is her still crying and having daddy issues. Like, my father, Richard Croft. I mean, even in this one, she doesn't have father issues in this one, really, if you analyze it. She has more, like, mother issues. But it's more the fact that she saw her mother vanish. She's obsessed with the fact... She's not obsessed with it. They actually say that the story is that this entire trilogy, part of the drive that makes Lara be the Tomb Raider that she is searching for all these artifacts, is that she hopes in the process that she might find a clue or an idea or something out about her mother. Her mother's disappearance and vanishing does drive her to be the person that she is. Tomb Raider the Whitey edition. Yeah, the reboots. Tomb Raider, the whiny edition. I do like how the environments of Underworld are so epically massive, though. They're so well done. I don't care as much about the bow, but I will say I miss her dual pistols. And there was a criticism I saw online once by someone, and I do have to agree with them, that the end of the first game teases the player with Lara with her dual pistols. Because for anyone who hasn't played it, I'm not going to spoil anything, especially if you want to see it and be a little bit surprised. But by the end of the game, she manages to rip another gun out of someone's hand, and she takes both guns and she ends up shooting, obviously the big bad. So she's dual wielding pistols at the very, very end of the first reboot, and it's really cool, and it's an awesome hit. And then she tosses them aside, and you never see it again. I always liked Lara with her dual pistols. I always thought it was really cool. It was one of her defining characteristics that other characters didn't really have. I love to just tease the original fans and then blue ball us. That's the funny thing, though. So, and I don't understand it. The latest one, Mommy just dies and Daddy stresses himself out. Yeah, until he kills himself. Yeah. Set in America, 1993, Lara's a crack whore with a heart of gold and guns of steel. Because dual-wielding guns is too mainstream now. Also, it's not a realistic. Who the fuck cares about realism when we have an action hero? But yeah, I mean, that is definitely part of the games now, is people want to play heroes that can potentially end up even though you can't ever physically do anything that Lara's doing, because half of the shit she pulls in Shadow of the Tomb Raider is physically impossible. Because physics! But yeah, can I go through there? Sure as hell looks like it. But yeah, it's, I don't know. So about them teasing the original fans. Okay, so I'll give you some background information that I ended up finding out. When Underworld released, that's the one we're currently on in case you need to be reminded, Crystal Dynamics' team for Tomb Raider split into two groups. The first half of the team went off to work on Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. The second half of the team, and get this is immediately after Underworld was released. The second half of the team immediately went off to work on the reboot of Square Enix. The reboot started its production immediately the moment Underworld went on shelves. So it's the same fucking team members. I don't know why, when they were so bent on, like, giving an experience in Underworld that honored the fans, especially with Tomb Raider Legend, and even Anniversary, why double back and do something entirely different? I do not want to find all these secrets. I'm just finding them. I'm trying to find my way through. Like, it just baffles me that they ended up doubling back and they decided, okay, we're gonna do a whole new reboot of Lara. Let's do the second reboot instance. That's not how you remember water. Maybe it was the wrong few team members that got kicked. The Guardian of... No. I have no idea what their thought process was. But I doubt that. Okay. No, don't worry about needing to be available, Kevin. Definitely go and do what you need to do. Go. Here. No. Yeah. I do like how easy it is to kill the undead guys with this hammer. More soul juice. Ken thinks all hell's gonna break loose. Well, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't say all hell is broken loose, but we have had a few rude individuals that have decided to become vocal on occasion recently. And Amaya did a really good job, especially yesterday, of just like leading out those messages. It wasn't anything over the top, but it was just stuff. It was all like, seriously, you need to like feel the need to open your mouth and have to do some criticisms about the stream instead of just like, if you're not happy, like feel free to like find some other stream. Like, I'm playing because I enjoy playing. We're streaming because we enjoy streaming. We're thankful for everyone that's definitely we have no aspirations of turning this into a job. We don't ask anything of anyone, but to just enjoy yourself. If you have an opinion or something you want to discuss, you're always welcome to listen. But if your opinion is going to be a matter of, wow, you suck as a gamer and you suck with the games you pick, you're stupid. That's not an opinion, that's you being rude and inept. Saw the log, I seem to have issues earlier today. I didn't even notice. Get out of here. I didn't really notice much. I didn't notice anything today. So, but I mean, I'm so tired today that it's been difficult to like pay attention to something sometimes. I'd prefer not to be tired, but yeah. Thank you, Tiger and Bodhi. A lot of newer people here and very good to the I don't think there's a lot of people, period. I don't think age is necessarily a thing. Just don't always have. I don't know. I feel like these days there needs to be a certain lessons on like just etiquette online should be something similar to like normal etiquette, which I also feel like a dying art shouldn't be a dying art. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I want. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Stop it. Are you guys done? Because I want to pick this pot and I want to pick this up. God damn it! Don't destroy the way I stream. Quite few people this lurk or not watch. Yeah. I mean, not every game that I play is going to beat everyone's taste. And I do welcome people being vocal on being like, oh, this game's not as interesting, or giving an opinion on it. It's fine. Okay. Damn it, I have to activate these. But you can do that without being rude. Like, I think there was a day when, I'm aware Tomb Raider Anniversary, especially in hindsight, was rather uninteresting to watch. Especially compared to the other Tomb Raiders, which surprised me, as I said, in hindsight. I didn't remember it being that slow and dull, but like after playing it again, yeah, it kind of is a little bit. It's good, but it doesn't do well with long playthroughs. Where the hell am I going? It's only if I want the golden relic. Are you kidding? So I could just leave? Okay, I'm fine with that. Hold on. Mara. I'm totally fine. Thank you, Black Hat. I don't want the golden relic. I don't care. watch the gays because you're lurking and doing homework. Yeah, no. I've seen people do that. That's totally fine. No, I totally welcome opinions and stuff. But no, going back to Tomb Raider Anniversary. So yeah, it was slower. Definitely slower. Less interesting to watch, especially compared to some of the other Tomb Raiders. And there was a day that I was incredibly tired, very similar to today, actually more tired, where I started zoning out and concentrating on the game more. So I wasn't talking all that much. And someone decided to say that the game was boring, and I was starting to have a discussion and agreeing with them, and they said, and frankly, your commentary is boring, and you're boring. And I'm all like, that part was unnecessary, but okay, you're allowed to feel however you feel, but like, why do you feel the need to have to say it? Like, okay. Yeah, opinions are totally fine, and I totally welcome opinions on, like, if you think a game is moving slow, and if it's, like, necessarily a stream game. There's a lot of times where I will look at games, especially with Isaac, and we will sit there and say, like, is this the kind of game that would go over well on a stream? And sometimes we'll be like, you know what, let's just try it. And other times we'll be all like, that seems like it'd be really boring. I'm trying to remember which game we thought we were thinking of recently that we were all like, would be really, really dull to stream. And I can't even think of it. Stop it. Oh, I remember this now. I just have to keep moving forward. Excuse you. Oh, I forgot I could slam. Yeah, there's a whole lot of these guys. Oh. Oh. I wish Jocelyn was here for this. He'll see the redo.
Mother? Mother, it's me. It's Lara. No. No. My mother is dead. My mother is dead. My mother died a long time ago. You're not my mother.
I've lived many times longer than your entire civilization, and I've never seen such delicious irony. When I heard what happened to the wife of the great Richard Croft, I knew I could set him on a desperate quest to find what I desired most. Then he betrayed me in Thailand, and for that, I killed him myself. But when you showed up with Thor's gauntlet, I knew I could send you off in your father's footsteps, confident they would lead us to this very spot.
You seem to have forgotten what I would be holding.
When I made this creature for Amanda, she had no idea that my true purpose was to have the means to destroy you at this very moment. The two of you never suspected that you were mere actors in my play. And so it ends. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a serpent to raise.
Finish you off, but the Midgard serpent will tear the world apart, and only Thor's hammer can stop it. So, I'll hold him off.
thought that they kind of glossed it over. I actually don't think that they glossed it over. At least when I first played it, I didn't think that they really glossed it over. I don't think they glossed over it as much either, all that much right now. I think they did a really good job with the reveal with her mother, because if you don't know what's coming, it was really well done. But it's hard for me to give you a very accurate opinion, because I very much, that scene is like cemented in my mind. That's how well done it was thought. Why does Amanda have magical powers? It's the Wraith Stone that she's carrying. That was covered in legend. So the stone that she's carrying, she was found in the same place where they were looking for parts of Excalibur. My assumption is supposed to be, it's supposed to be an idea on where Merlin, according to the legends, was supposed to have gotten his powers. Whatever that Wraith Stone is, essentially creates a sorcerer or sorceress just by holding it. That's my impression. It's gonna be all like, did she die? This is a pretty epic looking scene.
Shut it down!
Lara, unexpected, but I'm glad you're here. You should be allowed to see firsthand the fruits of your labor.
That's the Midgard serpent.
Of course not. Jormungandr is the network of tectonic ridges that encircles the Earth on the ocean floor. And we stand now on its weakest point, where the ancient supercontinent Pangaea first broke in two. When this relic unleashes its fury below, the very seams of the planet will burst. The Midgard serpent will rise up and spew poison into the air. All the world will be consumed by fire and ash. Ragnarok! The seventh age is upon us!
I remember Black Cat. First of all, yes, Black Cat's correct. This entire section I remember being a little glitchy and a pain in the ass to do. So this is going to be interesting. Beyond that, part of the reason why it doesn't feel rushed if you play it from Legend all the way through, what happens with her mother and everything is covered in Tomb Raider Legend, and she's mentioned throughout this entire game. So when you finally get to that point with her mother, it's the big reveal of what really happened. She never survived. She died. And she was taken over by whatever the soul gene was. But I do remember this part being annoying. Like that. She's supposed to be able to grab onto that, isn't she, Chad? She's supposed to. Or she's supposed to climb up here. She's not supposed to do anything. Yep. We might have some luck with this just because I know at least what I'm supposed to do. Come on, Laura. That was a really bad shot. There's so many ways you could do this level, really? God, I don't remember. I mean, all of Underworld feels like there's multiple ways you can approach certain things, and I do like that because it lends some replayability. Really? Like, why would I pull out my gun? Oh no, you can, no, Black Cat, you can totally. I've already played this game and I've beaten it. Like, I don't remember fully what to do here. I know I have to break each of these. If you remember, feel free. If you shoot now, let know. I remember she's pretty much indestructible. She's an obstacle. You need to go down and push all the pillars in, then later climb up and destroy. Oh, okay. Here. Where am I pushing the pillars in? This pillar? Shit. Oh. No. Oh boy, I'm so glad I got this. Where am I going? Hello. God damn it, Natla. Oh. I got it. Oh, and there you go. Damn it. Look, honestly, this is not as bad as Anniversary. Oh god, how do we get to that one? Yeah, nothing there. Oh, one of the pillars is already broken, that's right. I need this. Help. How do I get back up? Now. No. One of these pillars has to be way back up. Thanks, Natla. You have to jump from wall to wall using that broken pillar. Okay. I am totally fine with the directional help on that one. Wait, from that one? Can't even get over there. Oh, it has to be a different one. That one. No, not this one. There's another one. We'll find it. Probably This one. Lara. This way. Around somewhere, please. Here's more broken pillars. Oh my god, more jumping puzzles. Yay. Yay. Okay. No. I love how I tried pressing the B button like in Shadow the Tomb Raider if you unlock that one skill. So I'm like, just roll and don't take damage, Lara. It's fine. This is literally a skill that does that. I see it. I think it moves faster than these higher ones. Yep. There we go. Where is the next area? Not that. There's no way I can jump with that. That one? That one. Or that? No. Shit. Did she get hit by that still? Oh my god. It's the one I was on earlier. I like how Natla's all like, let me be an officer. Soul juice butterball. Yummy. Hey. God, that one has. I need that. Fucking kidding me. Atla. Fucking bitch. I don't think I'm supposed to be up there yet. It's just some angry women just throwing fireballs at each other. Is that what this whole thing's about? Ow! glitched. Hot women being aggressive with each other gets everyone going. I'm so angry that she jumped like that. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Just go back. I don't know where Natla is, I'm fine. This definitely was glitched or something. Save Amanda or go after the last one. I think going after the last one is the priority. Come on. Don't worry, Amanda's story. I don't think you have to save her. I hope not. I don't remember if I ever tried saving her. Oh, fuck. I remember having to do this. Am I doing this wrong? Oh. Oh, I think I have to get all the way up and I have to slide down. Up we are. It didn't. No. Bye. It didn't. I remember what we do. We're just getting over here. Da da da. Merry-go-round. Merry-go-round. Merry, merry, merry-go-round. Hammer Thor!
corridor and get us out of here.
Out of juice, just like Bolivia. The good news is we saved the world. The bad news is now we're gonna die here. Huh, just like your mother.
Wait. Mother must have tried to use it to escape, but didn't know how. If pulling out these artifacts always brings you here, what will happen if I'm already here?
Maybe you'll go to hell.
Damn it! I can't reach the sword. But you can.
What about you?
I can reach you if you hold out your hand.
You trust me?
We're out of time, Amanda.
She had a moment.
So it's back to this, is it?
What? You think we're even?
Would killing me make us even?
Santa needs to go on a date and get laid. Laura's drawing.
Goodbye, Mother. Rest in peace.
First Excalibur blew up. It broke. I think it broke. For Kyle, whoever Kyle is. But it's for Kyle. Probably someone on the dev team or something. That was Tomb Raider Underworld. Reboot Laura would have cried her throat out. That Reboot Laura would have, like, cried while the soul juice was around her and saying, "At least I saved the world. Father!" We would never heard from her again. Amanda would have been all like, "Bitch, over there's a teleporter." And she'd be all like, "No! My father!" Kyle's mom is a big fat bitch. God damn. But yeah, no, this is my favorite of all the Tomb Raiders, and I really enjoyed being able to play it again. It is short, but damn, it is a fun game to play every single time. And if you take the time to really explore the environments, which I didn't do as much, it's absolutely gorgeous to go through, to explore, to see the other little side things, just like collecting the relics and the treasures. It's really well done. But yeah, I don't think there was anything that really unlocked. So if you were wondering, technically the clone is supposed to be alive still. There was, and this is a point of consternation amongst many gamers. There were 2 DLCs, and this was during the time period when DLCs was becoming brand new. There were 2 DLCs. One was called From the Ashes, and the other one I think was called Lara's Shadow, where you actually play as the clone, and I'm not sure what From the Ashes is. I can't show you them because they only released them for Xbox.